Hey, boys and girls. Oops, maybe you can't hear me. Just in my classroom trying to be safe, and remember we're kicking it third grade style. All right, boys and girls, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to room 9. My name is Mrs. Brewer, and I am a third grade teacher at Gordon Bush Elementary School in the East St. Louis School District. How are you feeling today, boys and girls? Oh, yes, I see some of you feeling very freaky, very spooky, because it is almost what? You are right. It is almost Halloween, boys and girls. You are exactly right. And since it is almost Halloween, boys and girls, we are still here learning about our freaky fractions. So today, I hope you have something to write with, and I hope you have something to write on. Something, not someone, okay? So grab your mummy, grab a wrapping from that mummy, grab a pen, grab a pencil, paper, dry erase board. Mine's right here, ready to go, because we are going to have some fun with some freaky fractions, all right? So take about 5 seconds, run and grab something quick, 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 quick. Be back here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You should be back here in front of me, boys and girls. So, since it is Halloween, I have done something for you, boys and girls. Do you know what I did? You're right, I baked again for you guys. You ready to see what I baked you? You ready to see? All right, boys and girls, I have baked you one whole cookie. You see your giant cookie here, boys and girls? That look good? Tasty? Who can't wait to eat this? You can't wait to eat it? I can't wait to eat it either, boys and girls. That looks really, really delicious. All right, so boys and girls, here is a fork. Let me get ready to give this to you, boys and girls. Boys and girls, did you hear that? Somebody just came in. Oh, you're never going to go. Guess what? It was a vampire. Just came in through my window. And guess what he wants, boys and girls? You guessed it. He came because he smelled the cookie. So, boys and girls, I can't give you the whole one anymore. So now, to make it fair, what do you think I need to do? You're right. I need to divide it in half. How many pieces do I need? One for you and one for my vampire friend. All right, boys and girls, so now I'm going to take it and I'm going to divide my whole in what? You're right, 2 halves, okay? All right, boys and girls, so now I can't give you a whole anymore, okay? So this one's for you, this one is for my vampire friend. Good catch, vampire. All right, so now, boys and girls, are you ready to eat your cookie? All right, it's coming towards you, that 1/2, and boys and girls, did you hear that? You know what that was? Nope, not another vampire. This time we had a mummy come in. And guess what the mummy's here for? You're exactly right. Your cookie. So now, vampire, I'm going to need that half back. Oh, thank you. All right. So now I can't have 2 pieces anymore, boys and girls. How many pieces do I need? One for you, one for the vampire, and one for the mummy. All right, so now how many pieces do I need? You're right, boys and girls. Now I need 3. Here's 1. Here is 2. And here is 3. I can slide this over here, boys and girls, for you. All right, so now, here's our new cookie, right? So it was one whole, because we had just one person, just you. Then it went to 1/2, because we have 2 people. Now we have 3, and this piece here now is yours. Okay, so let me go ahead and hand this off to you, boys and girls. Why don't you go ahead and grab your 1/3 of your cookie. Boys and girls, did you hear that? Now we had a vampire come in through the window. So now what do you think we have to do? You're right. I have to go back to that hole again, don't I? So now I have you, the vampire, the mummy, and now the werewolf. Now how many pieces do I need to divide this hole into? You're exactly right, boys and girls, into 4. So here is 1, 2, 3, and 4, boys and girls. Now look at your piece. We went from 1 whole to 1/2 to 1/3 and now 1/4, right, boys and girls? Are you ready? Are you ready now for your piece, boys and girls? Okay, well, it's coming at you. You ready? Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Pretty sure you probably heard that, boys and girls. Did you hear that? Yeah. Well, you're never going to guess what just happened. Oh, yeah, there were 2 ghosts outside that happened to be flying by. They smelled your cookie that I had for you, so guess what they want? You're exactly right, boys and girls. They want a piece of your cookie too. So now I have you, the vampire, the mummy, the werewolf, and not just 1 ghost, but 2 ghosts, okay? So now, how many people do I have? You're right, 6. 6 people now, boys and girls, we need to share your cookie with. So now, how many pieces do I need? You're right, 6. So boys and girls, here goes your cookie again, all right? I'm cutting it into 6 pieces. 6, here we go. I got 3 on here. 4, 5, and finally 6. All right, boys and girls. So now this 6th is yours. You ready for it? But now you don't want it? Why don't you want it, boys and girls? Because it's too small? What do you mean it's too small? Well, what happened to your piece that you were getting, boys and girls? Let me get rid of everybody else's. Here, let's go ahead. Here you go, Mr. Vampire. Here you go, Mr. Werewolf. I didn't forget about you, Mummy. Here you go, Ghost. Here you go, Ghost Friend. All right. They all got theirs, all right? So let's look at the pieces you had at one point in time, boys and girls. I know. This is kind of a sad day, isn't it? You thought you had a whole cookie, and then people kept coming in, right? So at first, boys and girls, it was just you that the cookie was for. And how much of the cookie did you have? You're right, you had 1 whole, right? Now, the vampire friend came, and now you had to divide it between how many people? It wasn't just 1 whole anymore, was it? No, now you had to divide it for 2 people. And now you only got how much? You're right, 1/2. And then what happened, boys and girls? More people came, right? Someone else came. So instead of 1/2, you now got what, boys and girls? You now got 1/3, right? Then what happened? Right, someone else came. So instead of 1/3, boys and girls, you now got what? You're right, 1/4. But is that where you wound up? Nope. Because then we had 2 more people come. And what happened? Yep, we had to cut even more, didn't we? And now we have what? 1/6. So what happened to the size of your piece when we had to divide it into more pieces for more people? So we started out with 1 whole, you ended up with 1/6. What happened to the size of your piece? It got what? You're right, it got smaller. Did your cookie ever get bigger? No, your cookie never changed size, did it? That whole never changed. But what's one thing that stayed the same? And let me turn these around, boys and girls, so you can see them just a little easier. What stayed the same the entire time? Right, the number of pieces you were getting, right? You were only going to get what? How many? Right, 1. So these fractions up here tell me how many pieces you were going to get, or tell you how many pieces you were going to get, or what fraction of our whole you were going to get, right? So you were always going to get 1. Where do you see our 1 here, boys and girls, besides just the 1 whole? You're right. It is my numerator of all of my fractions, right? So did my numerator change at all, boys and girls? Because if we look at 1 whole, we can think of 1 whole as a fraction too, right? We could say 1 whole was 1/1, right? So did my numerator change at all? No, it didn't. So I had 1/1. Remember, anytime my numerator and denominator are the same, it means 1 whole. So 1/1 is 1 whole, right? 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, 1/6. It's 1 all the way across. But what changed? You're right, boys and girls. My denominator changed. Here I just had 1 person, right? 1 piece is all the whole was. Here I had how many pieces? You're right, 2. Here we had how many pieces? 3, right? And then 4 pieces here. And then finally 6. The more pieces we broke that whole into, the smaller each piece got. So looking here, if I had to compare 1/2 to 1/6, which is greater? If you think 1/2 is greater, put your hand over your eyes. If you think 1/6 is greater, put your hand over your ears. Which is greater, do you think, boys and girls? You're right. 1/2 is definitely greater. Okay, but what do we mean? Yesterday, when we had the same denominators, we had to look at the numerator, remember? Whichever numerator was bigger was the greater number, right? The higher the number, the greater it was, right? But what do we notice about our denominators here? Is this the bigger denominator? Since the numerator is the same, we can't compare them, can we? No, because we can only compare them, really, the numerators, as if they had the same denominator. And we know they would be equal then, but they're not. There's definitely a big difference in the size here, right? But this denominator is what? It's smaller. So you would think that the 6 would be bigger, right? But that doesn't work with denominators. So think about that whole that you originally had, boys and girls. And then as more people came, we had to divide it between more people, more pieces, right? And when we got more pieces, what happened to the size of that piece? Here was 3, here was 4, and here was 6. That size of your piece got what? You're right, boys and girls. It got smaller. Okay? So denominators are tricky. If the numerators are the same, the smaller the denominator, the bigger the piece. Let's look at 1/2 and 1/4. 2 is still smaller than 4, but the piece size is still bigger. Okay? All right, we're going to practice this in 1 second, but real quick, boys and girls, have you ever played rock, paper, scissors? Well, yeah, it's one of my favorite games too. All right, so on the count of 3, so when we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you're either going to be rock, paper, or scissors. Okay, rock can beat scissors, scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock. Okay, so let's play, boys and girls. Why don't you play me and we can see who wins? Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, what are you, boys and girls? If we're both rock, we're going to have to play again. If you're paper, you beat me. Do a dance. If you're scissors, I beat you. I'm going to dance. All right, who won? Awesome. Let's play another round. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, boys and girls, I have scissors. What do you have? If you got rock, you beat me. If you have paper, I beat you. We had scissors. We're going to have to shoot again. Who won? Do a dance anyway. Woo, we love playing. All right, last one. You ready? Okay, hands up. This is a tiebreaker. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What'd you get? I have paper. If you have rock, I beat you because paper covers rock. But if you had scissors, you beat me because scissors cuts paper. Who won? Oh, if you won, do a dance. If you lost, I'm dancing because I beat you. All right, boys and girls. Do you have fun with that one? I like playing rock, paper, scissors. All right, but more important than rock, paper, scissors, I love comparing fractions. All right, so here's where this pencil paper, boys and girls, is going to come in handy. All right, so boys and girls, we are going to compare. We are going to compare fractions with the same numerator, boys and girls, okay? So remember back here, if the numerators are the same, we're going to look at our denominators, okay? So that being said, if the numerators are the same, then the fraction with the bigger or smaller denominator is the greatest fraction. What do you think? Should I put bigger or smaller here, boys and girls? You are right. If the numerator is the same, the fraction with the smaller denominator is the greatest fraction. You are so smart, boys and girls. All right, so let's look here at our pizza. Some of you may be having pizza tonight for dinner. All right, it's a great Wednesday night meal. All right, so looking here, can you give me both fractions, boys and girls, that are shown here? What is our first pizza? What's the fraction for the first one? You are right, it is 2/7. What's the fraction for the second pizza? Ooh, this one has sardines on it. You're right, this one shows 2/4. Oh, so look, boys and girls, what happened? We have the same what? You are right, the numerator is the same. So what do we have to do here, boys and girls? You're right, I have to take it down low to the denominator, right? So now I'm comparing 7 to 4, but I remember Mrs. Brewer told me that the higher the greater the denominator, the smaller the piece. So when we talk denominators, the smaller the number, the greater it is. So it's 2/7 less than or greater than. If you think it's less than, open up your arm to show less than towards, greater than, If you think it's greater than, open up your arms towards 2/7 to make it look like it's greater. If you think 2/4 is greater, open up your arms to be like our comparison signs. That way, what do you think, boys and girls? If you said that 2/7 is less than 2/4, go ahead and hit the whoa once for me. Good job, boys and girls. If you got that. Numerators are the same. I know 4 pieces. The piece size is going to be larger. All right. Let's look at pizza A and pizza B. Do we agree that, first let's tell the fractions. What's the fraction of pizza A that's left? You're right, boys and girls, it's 1/5. And pizza B is what? 1/6. Do you agree that 1/5 is greater than 1/6? If you agree, give me a thumbs up. If you disagree, give me a thumbs down. Those of you that have a thumbs up, you are exactly right. We know what's the same, right, the numerator is the same. Now we need to drop it down low and look at my denominators. I have to remember, the smaller the denominator, the bigger the piece. So denominators here, I was going to eat that pizza, I'd want the smaller denominator. Okay, you are doing great, boys and girls. So now let's look at our cookie. Okay. What fraction of our cookie is left for cookie A? You're exactly right, 2/5. Do you agree that cookie B has 2/3? If you agree, give me a thumbs up. If you disagree, give me a thumbs down. You're right, cookie B has 2/3 left. Now, what is the same again here, boys and girls? You're right, my numerator is the same. So where do I need to go? I need to drop it down low. So if the numerators are the same, I know where to go. It tells me I gotta drop it down low. All right, so let's look at our denominator. Well, we're comparing now 5 to 3 for fractions. Well, 5's the bigger number. It's got to be greater, right? Do you agree with me that 2/5 is greater? Give me a thumbs up. If you disagree, give me a thumbs down. Well, I'm the teacher, boys and girls. Why are you giving me a thumbs down? 5 is bigger than 3. Oh, because we're talking about the denominator. So the 5 means that my whole is divided into 5 pieces. And then on the cookie B, it's divided into 3. Our cookie sizes are a lot different here, aren't they? Yep. So 2/5 isn't greater than 2/3, is it? You're so smart, boys and girls. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. I'm sorry. It's these werewolves and vampires in here. They keep eating and talking about cookies. But they ate their cookie, boys and girls, and now they're looking at me. A little nervous here. All right. So you're right. 2/5 is less than 2/3. Great job, boys and girls. Way to tell me I was wrong. Okay. Glad you caught that. All right. Now, here we have a number line, boys and girls. And the first one asks us to plot 1/2. Can you show me, point on the screen, boys and girls, where should I plot 1/2 on the top? Okay, I see you pointing right here. Is that where you pointed? Great job. The bottom is asking me to plot 1/4. Boys and girls, where would I plot 1/4? Point on the screen again for me. Okay. Is this where you said? Okay. So now, boys and girls, looking at our number line. Remember the other day I told you the closer we get to 1, we move this way down the number line, the bigger our fractions get, right? So if we look at these fractions here, I have 1/2 and we're trying to compare it to 1/4. Which of these is greater? 1/2 is what to 1/4? What should I put here? Is 1/2 greater than or is 1/2 less than? Shout it out. What should I write in here, boys and girls? Greater than or less than? You are so smart. 1/2 is greater than 1/4. You are exactly right, boys and girls. And you can see on our number line, 1/2 is past where 1/4 is on the number line. All right, so remember, when we compare fractions with the same denominator, we look at the numerator. The bigger the numerator, the more pieces we're getting of the same size. But remember, when they have the same numerator and we have to look at the denominator, we got to drop it down low. The smaller the denominator, the bigger the piece, because we're not cutting it into as many pieces, boys and girls. Well, that's all the time we have for today, boys and girls. Dracula's looking pretty hungry and he's looking like he's going to come at me. So I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place.
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.